Hey guys, so today I want to do a little bit of an overview of the fragrances that I've recently acquired and the ones that I'm going to be talking about pretty shortly. So we will start with a fragrance that you've already seen if you are watching this channel pretty frequently, and it's Serge Lutens' La Religieuse. This is not what you think. This is not a dual energy, some kind of evil cultish or religious self-mutilating or anything really twisted that you might imagine when you're thinking about what Serge Lutens could do with the name like La Religieuse. You would expect something quite outrageous. It's not. This is a really wearable scent. This is musk. This is very beautiful jasmine. It's light, it's airy, it's skin-like. It's very, very, very wearable. So if you're into niche fragrances that aren't like a pow, boom in your face sort of scents, and you are a lover of musks and maybe some white florals, this is very nice. I believe that this fragrance is quite gentle and very, very appropriate for most occasions. So this is an example of a wearable scent that Serge Lutens produces. There are a few in his line that are very wearable, and there's some that are just, oh whoa, really, really interesting, but not super appropriate for a lot of occasions. But this one is beautiful if you are into those lighter, less of a statement scent. This is very elegant, not a huge statement though, but I'll be talking about that later. Next, I got something very sweet. My sweet tooth had awoken and I became really interested in musks, and you will see that a lot of the things that I have here are musks. Musk is, I think, a very magical, really nice note. Can be done very brash, can be done very harshly and just synthetically, or it can be done in a really, really organic, skin-like, wonderful, natural way. And I am going to really put my guts into exploring this one, which is Liquid Cashmere by Donna K. I've kind of been walking around the cashmere line for a while. I have an interest in this line and also in the Clinique line, the aromatics line. There's Aromatics Elixir, which is of course a gorgeous classic, but there's also in white and black. I had them in trial size and I really liked them, so I'm kind of interested in exploring these scents as well. I do not have them, but I finally shelled out for the Donna K Liquid Cashmere. There's Cashmere Mist, there's Black Cashmere. I think there's a whole line of cashmere scents, and all of them are grounded in musk. This is a wetter, sweeter musk. If you love sweet musks, this one is something to check out. It is very wearable, I think, and it really morphs itself into quite a skin scent. Pretty linear fragrance. It doesn't mutate a whole lot on your skin, but it's very pleasant, and if you love sweet musks, that could be your jam. Definitely I'm going to put my nose to it and review it for you later. Another very interesting find is this guy. This is something I've been walking around in circles for a while, and finally I got it. And this is Clarins or Dynamisante. It's coriander green chypre heaven. If you love chypres, if you love chypre sort of fragrance style, this is gorgeous, and I really love chypres. I love the mosses. I love the spiciness that some of them carry. This one is full of coriander, mosses, really interesting mix of things. Quite unisex, I believe. This one is super, super unisex. Really kind of smack in the middle. Maybe leaning slightly feminine, but slightly vintage as well. And it's justified because this is a 1987 release originally. Quite a beautiful shaper if you're into that style. There is greenness to it. There's very, very sort of cypress, grass, and spices reference. Very, very clear. I will be reviewing obviously this one later as well. We have two left. Another find was an Hermes fragrance, and it comes of course beautifully packaged like they do in a little baggie. This is from the Hermescence line. one of the newer ones from the line, and they carry quite a few cool scents in that line. I've gone with a Lily of the Valley. I have to say that this is not something I have in my collection right now. I had quite a few Lily of the Valley fragrances that I used up in the past. I was going to go with Durissimo, but then I smelled this one and kind of thought that it was going to be interesting. I love Lily of the Valley for spring and summer. And here, what I thought it would be is a Soliflor, but it is not. There is a very, very definite accord of something like a honeydew melon, and maybe something cucumbery on top of that. But honeydew is really, really there. It's not a melon, it's definitely a honeydew, this laced exterior with a sort of green flesh. It's very fresh, but also fruity at the same time. And I didn't say what it's called. It's called Muguet Porcelain. I love Hermes packaging. Obviously, they are very, very minimal, and I enjoy that. It's something I like. So this is the new Muguet sort of Lily of the Valley fragrance. I don't have any in my collection currently. I think I have the Kenzo Le Dété. And that one has a lot of Lily of the Valley, but that's a very different fragrance. It's more of a stream, fresh, watery pond sort of fragrance. This one is fruity. We'll see how it sits on skin. I don't have a complete confidence that this one is going to work out for me long term, but I did like it enough to try it out. So we'll see how it goes. Let's test it out. I'll report back and do a full review, obviously, a little bit later. And the gem of my collection, an absolute star diamond, is my very first full-size Kilian by Kilian. It is the newest release, the newest launch, so you guys need to hear about it from me very, very soon, because I think this is going to be a big hit for them. This is Black Phantom by Kilian. By Kilian fragrances are extremely special. They're premium, and very, very good quality. I actually went to get either what I believe is a Russian vodka or something like that, that vodka fragrance, and there is also a bamboo fragrance from the Asian collection, or Asiatics collection, I'm not sure how they call it, but I left with this one and I was completely baffled by it. I smelt it and I had to have it. This is very unusual for me because normally I really sort of herd my fragrances for a while and court them and then I buy them if I really, really enjoy them. This one, I think it was instant, have to have it sort of scent. Doesn't happen very frequently, but it did happen for the Black Phantom. First of all, of course, we are looking at the most beautiful packaging to have ever existed for perfumes. It is a beautiful box. This is a jewelry box, basically, with a functional lock, with a beautiful, cool, very well-crafted and detailed skull. In the end, you can pull out the perfume holder from the inside and use it as a regular jewelry box or storage box of some sort, and of course, that's what I'm going to do. Let's see the inside. We have like an information card in here. Here we have a little silver key with a tassel, like a silk tassel thing, and that is functional. And then we have here the most gorgeous presentation right there. We have the black satin, we have the beautiful bottle. So let's take a look at the presentation. The presentation is one of the best that you can find out there in the world by Kilian, Black Phantom, and the slogan for the fragrance is Momento Maori. We have embossed sides right here, which is new for by Kilian, and of course it is a refillable bottle, which is very nice, because you know it's better to find refills and to have very good quality bottle. I do enjoy when fragrance houses do the refillables. And this is this absolutely drunken concoction of rum, sandalwood, coffee beans, and lots and lots of really sticky honey. It's so edible. It smells like the combination of these ingredients, which I had listed. It is gorgeous. There's certain muskiness to it that sits well on skin. I thought it was beautiful on my skin. I wore it for a while before I left the by Kilian boutique at the Hold Renfrew, and it was just ridiculous. This is a ridiculous scent, not wearable really. In my opinion, this is an evening scent. This is an occasion wear scent, maybe a romantic wear scent. My husband thought it was the sexiest thing ever. He wants to wear it too, and he can, because this is a unisex scent. By the way, so is this Clarins scent, also very unisex. But this one is just, it is so tasty. It is a boozy, drunken pirate ship, but it's a ghost pirate ship. They're not really alive. There's a big party, but very expensive gold treasures spread everywhere. It's kind of just a debauchery scent. It's a scent of debauchery. It's absolutely not. It's excessive luxury. It's disgustingly luxurious, rich, and a wasteful kind of scent, and evokes quite a feeling of just excess luxury, excess disgusting amounts of luxury. It's beautiful. Not wearable, like I said. So this is going to be definitely occasion scent. For me, I cannot wear that every day. I think it'll be too much for people around you, unless you're in a creative environment, or otherwise work for yourself. I think if you are around other people, that'd be just impolite to wear. But it's a masterpiece. It's a work of art, and I'm not even talking about the presentation. This is just the scent. The presentation is just horrifying to me how beautiful it is. They are doing an amazing job with their packaging. I mean, who can say no to this? But that's it for today. Those are the fragrances you can expect to hear about from me in the future, in the next few months, as I'm wearing them and forming sort of imagery in my mind, opinions, and have something really, really concrete to say. So far, of course, I've just bought them, so far they're really exciting for me. All of these fragrances are really interesting, and special place, of course, for the by Kilian. But I think that requires time. I require time to be able to really digest the information and present you with a sort of a finished product of a review that I can stand behind and not change my mind drastically. Sometimes it happens, but if I really, really invest my time into testing it out, it happens much less. So that's it for today. See you guys later. Bye-bye.